Okay guys, there I'll let you see some of the stuff that we got here. This is 4-inch pipe here that we use for putting in well casings, some 5-inch, some 6-inch. There's the 1,000-gallon tank for our aquaponics system that was bought at a farm action for about 60 bucks. Yep. Let me get over here and I'll show you some of the troughs and stuff I got. I gotta do some spring cleaning. The barn's all messed up from winter. There's our snow plow, one of the old service trucks, full of wood chips for the These are wood chips for the bottom of the greenhouse. Some blocks and some troughs. This is sand we use for putting in around casings when we put our submersible pumps in. It's 2 Rubbermaid 50-gallon troughs and 2 110-gallon oval tanks, all bought at TCS. This is some 4-inch pipe fittings. And there's where I was going to put it was over here. There's our snow plow. This was all flooded here. Oh, briars. Ouch. I'm walking around after work a little slow. Oh, this is scrap pipe. Different odds and ends, different lengths. These are old well tanks that I cut the tops off. Wait a minute, I gotta get a briar off my leg here. Ow! There we go. The dog. That's a 500-gallon tank there. That's used, laying around the farm. Some more pressure tanks that I cut the tops off. These are going to be swirlers. You can see all the old rust and stuff in there. That will wash right out. And here I got a scaffolding. This is just a old scaffolding laying around, 2 foot. That 500-gallon tank was going to go on top of there, but it'll go in front about 2 foot off the ground. There's like I said, some small pieces for some siphons, some bell siphons. There's some 1.25 inch well points people tried to put in and decide against it. So I took them and cut them up. This is going to be an equalizing tank. I don't know if you can see in there. But that's an old pressure tank that will have let's see if you can see down here. I'll put a petcock on there and be able to shut it off, clean the bottom out. You can see we're going to be over here, up next to the old garden well. The garden's just too much for an old guy like me bending over. And we're always too busy running around working. There, I don't know if you can see the ruts in the yard. Not too bad. We got about 4 loads of wood chips over here. This is going to be a 30 by 12 greenhouse. You can see the telephone poles. The ground's still wet. You can hear it sloshing underneath my feet. See some water in the grass. These are good sized telephone poles. NIPSCO junks and You can see the size of the, yeah, there's the old garden pump. That's a 4-inch well. And some water still, so I gotta wait till it dries up. Then we'll get going. Putting a greenhouse up. I'm gonna bury these telephone poles 3 feet. They're 7 foot long. That will leave us 4 foot above ground. Then we'll put a railing around it, put our cattle panel hoops in, and that will give us our arch for our greenhouse. These were made by the mini excavator we have for the well service. It's on the job today. And this is still standing water from the old garden. It used to be right down through here. You can see. Yeah, still some water in the yard. And I did tear it up a little bit. Have to fix it over here. Some trenches in there. Yep. Well, there's about 11 acres here, and this little 30 by 12 will be a little nice addition. Oh, I gotta go through the swamp. Oh, there we go. I'll talk to you later, YouTube. Bye bye.